Hello, Uncle. Sorry it took me so long, but I've been going through a rough time. I want you to check out my Google Plus. That valley fever disease I've got is killing me, and I'm like on my deathbed. As a matter of fact, I'm pretty upset because I had something that I saved for an emergency in case I felt like I couldn't keep living, and I went to look for it, and somebody who has a problem took it for a treatment when I needed it in case of an emergency. I don't know what I'm going to do to survive. I need a drug called diflucan. I have written you a letter. I found out it never got sent. I'm having legal problems in this Highlands County where you came and you gave one of your friends an honorary title. This county's treating me like shit, and they don't even know I'm family. And it's almost time for me to go to court. None of those charges against me are legitimate, and I have the proof. On top of that, my mother has my son. That's the whole reason I came here from Phoenix 12 years ago. And she's never had legal custody, and I can't get him. I need lawyers. Oh, and on top of that, she's committed so much identity fraud that the FTC or the Federal Trade Commission said I'm eligible probably, this is the worst case they've ever heard of a new social security number and everything, but I've got documents here that prove everything I say is true. But I can't do it by myself. And if I were to die or something, there'd be no proof. She's opened bank accounts, student loans. I bought her a Cadillac. She's committed IRS Social Security fraud, stolen from my trust. She's behind all of this. She's never had custody of my son. She's been collecting Social Security. She's got my taxes screwed up. I'm losing everything, and I even begged her to let me see Julian, my son that she took, and she's abusive. And she won't let me even if I'm going to die. I'm trying to hang on. All I needed was an antifungal drug. And my plan was to go to Phoenix and get treatment and come back and sue this Dr. Augustus Laxton for malpractice. And start a foundation like Christopher Reeve to bring awareness to this. It's a biological weapon. It's in 2 anti-terrorism treaties. The Nazis invoked it in World War II because they were dying in the prison camps in Florence, Arizona, and they had to move them. And I wanted to expose this, start a foundation, and with the people that I knew, have them donate to charity and help me get it publicly and the limelight and everything. But I need right away, like, lawyers, good lawyers. I need some accountants, like, to help me because, I mean, there's so much fraud and they've destroyed my papers and I'm running out of time. On the day I was arrested, January 20th, 2015, you had come to town to bestow a title on a friend of yours in this county, and they treat him like a king. And they treat me like shit. And I'm family. I have proof every single charge against me is fake. Fake. I've got the proof. I die, it disappears. I have no one here. I have no one to take care of me. I have a dear friend in Phoenix, Robert Soto. His number is 602-623 0146. He's my closest friend. He will tell you the truth. You can trust him. prove that you are okay. Tell him that you know we used to drink coffee together and that he likes to get up at 3 o'clock in the morning to play the organ, but he plays naked. And then he'll know that it's really me and that you are my uncle. I know you're in Madrid, but I'm running out of time. I've got to go to Phoenix and get treated or I'm going to die. A day? I don't know how long I've got now. I have no one to take care of me. I wish Robert were here so he could help me. He would do anything in the world for me. He would die for me. I cannot die and let... They have a fake will on me, my family. I don't want them to get a penny. Robert's supposed to get it so that my son is taken care of. And I said the guy, Gino, who's staying here, could have the house and the money, like the $10,000-$20,000 to start his business. You're helping me. But I really can't trust anyone. I'm finding my accounts are all hacked, and I'm afraid I'm going to have to go off Facebook. I have a phone, but it's hacked. I had another phone, but unfortunately somebody got the number, and now it's all fucked up. I can't use it. But if you have to reach me, 863-835-2052. But if you can't reach me, get my friend Robert. All I needed was an antifungal drug called diflucan, 800 milligrams a day, and I'm in such pain, and I've almost died over and over. I'm fighting to stay alive, and I put something away in case of an emergency, and it's gone. Which explains why he's been acting so nuts, because he has a problem with medications, and he stole it. Now I don't know how I'm going to live through the day. I need help right away. Like I said, I have proof that they have mistreated me. I've got custody of my son, and I still can't see him. Even on my deathbed, my bitch of a mother will not let me see my kid, Julian Jared Crozier. If you were to come to town and go down to that courthouse, I have all the proof that it's bullshit. They have nothing on me. Or go in there and tell them, show them that we are family, because I've never told them. They would feel like fools for the way they have mistreated me. This town has been horrible to me. Everyone. I hate it here, and I'm afraid I'm going to die here. This is an emergency. How can you help me? I've got to get to Phoenix. I have no transportation. I have no money. I've never asked you for anything, but this is life or death, and you did offer. And, I mean, Gino's afraid, like, I'm going to become a Satanist or something. I said, no, we are family. He offered to help. He's not going to let his family die. He's not going to let this town humiliate his family. I said, it's time to pull the royalty card. It's time to let these people know who they've been cruel to. And I've never hurt a person in my life. I'm a good person. I love everyone. And everyone hurts me. My mother's so evil, she knows I'm on my deathbed and will not let me see my son. Julian. She's abusive, and they're horrible people, and they lie. Oh God, You're the only person who can help me, or I'm gonna die. Look at Valley Fever. Go on YouTube, look at Valley Fever Survivor. There's a doctor here, Dr. Augustus Lax, that says you're cured. He treated me horribly. Somewhere there's a video about that too. This is the most virulent fungal parasite in the world. It's in the bioterrorist weapon. It's in 2 treaties. I mean, bioterrorism treaties. And yet they keep it a secret. And I thought that if I could go out there and get treated and come back, I'd start that foundation, and I could raise awareness and find a cure with the money I get from suing this doctor for malpractice. If something happens to me and I die, my family will be in here and they'll take all those records and I'll die a loser. And my estate will be worth nothing, and Julian will have nothing. And it's all a lie, and my mother will get away with this. She stole my identity. She's stolen everything from me. This is all her fault. I need accountants. I need lawyers. I need help. I need a caregiver. I need, like my friend Robert, to come out and take care of me, or even better, come here and tell these people, I can't just hang around town and wait for court and all these stupid exams when I'm not even guilty of any charges they've ever accused me of, and I can prove it. The paperwork's all like, what? None of it's signed by a judge. It's insane. I have all the proof, but if I die, it's gone. Is there any way you can come here just for a day or two? Just please, to save my life. I need to know right away, okay? I love you. And I pray you get back to me fast enough so I survive, because I don't know what I'm going to do. I don't want to die, but what else am I going to do? Please get back to me as soon as possible, all right? Thank you so much. And like I said, I'm trying to get off Facebook. I have a Google Plus account. I'm trying to have a friend start me an account somewhere else, because everything here is hacked. Everything we say, they hear. Even this. But it's true. You're the only one that can save me, so please. And make sure that you call me. Like I said, that 835-2052. And if you have to, call Robert. Have him try and get in touch with me. I don't know anyone local that I can guarantee you can give me any kind of a message. I have no one. Please help me. Thank you, I love you.